Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Enigmatica 2 Light Edition. It might be light, but it's enough for us to get on. Yeah, so I've put in an enemy system, like I said I would. Nah, only joking. This is the Futura block, which looks like an enemy controller. But this is sort of where I want it. I'm sure I mentioned it before, but it fits in with a 7x7x7, so it should be fine. I think most people go for a cube, but we've gone for a kind of a, well, it is a cube essentially. I don't know what shape it is, I'm honest with you. Like a star? I don't know. We finished off at the symmetry of the stairways. So all ones on this side are now done. And down here as well, we done a little pathway towards the outside. It's a bit bland here. There's nothing really to put in at the moment, but here we go. Here we go. It's nice out here. My settings seem a little bit brighter. Could be because I'm enchanted now. I've done a bit of enchantment off camera. What have I got now? I am on Waffler Protection 4, and that's got Thorns 3. I think that's mostly what we'll need to get by for the moment. I put a little platform here because we managed to get our friend there working. As you can see here, let's do it with this one, shall we? The Bifrost works. It works, and it's all fun and dandy. Basically, what's happening is he needs to be shot slightly in the back. Like directly from underneath doesn't work, but if it's slightly angled, it's just below here, and it comes up at an angle towards him, and it hits his back rather than his feet, then it's fine and it works. But there we go. Today we're going to do a bit of sort of planning for the next step, which will be the ME system. So what I'm thinking, so first thing, I said I'd move in, and I did move them. Down here we've got all the petals, all the flowers, and the woods. We're going to set up something to automate that, hopefully at some point. Maybe today, maybe not, might just do it off camera and show you. Don't know yet. Over here we put in all the other cool things, like all the mana pearls and the exchange equivalents, so the dragonstone and the pixie dust, plus all the runes. It's right here next to this. It makes sense, right? All good, all good. We're getting a bit of backlog with our what's it called? XP. And use it up as and when we use it, so that's all fine and dandy. But these things up here need to be moved. There's a space here where the Britannia stuff was. And that's going to be, so we're going to have the ingots up here from the side there. Let me show you what I mean. This is going to go. We're going to, in fact, we can tear this out now because it's, we got plenty of liverwood and stuff, right? Is that broken? It's broken now. Sorry. Let's just use this so we can pick it all up. Yeah, so we're going to get rid of all this. Bye-bye, thanks, bye-bye. And you as well, and you as well. And we're going to end up moving this over to the side here and putting either the ingots this side, so we'll rip all these out and move them over there, which would be good as well because we can put in all the other ingots that are in other mods, right? So we got like, all this from Thermal Foundation. Should really be in a compacting drawer rather than filling this up. Again, uranium, copper and stuff from Industrial Craft, same sort of deal. And I think there's some from nuclear, some other stuff. And etc, etc. So we're going to have all the ingots on the back wall there, probably. We're going to move these crates to the back. So the crates will be sort of stacked up the side here. All connected to the ender system, as it is anyway. And on this side, we're going to probably just move these blocks over to here. Now, I want to do that for a reason, and that is the ME system has some kind of crafting mechanic. And I want to keep those in the middle. So if I show you on this side, this is like a, I think you have like, it's something like that. It's like a controller, and then you got like a crafting thing that goes with it, and it'll look better here in the middle, I think, personally. And there goes my marble. My marbles are gone. Yeah, so they're going to be against the back wall here. Don't need you anymore. But we can still access them with dense cables and stuff, so cable come out here, underneath and up to the top. So yeah, a bit of work to be done. Before we kick into that though, I'm hoping to Any wood? We'll do that in a minute. I went on a bit of a mission. We found a jungle, didn't we, Bluey? We did. And we brought you way back here. We just teleported, didn't we? We cheated. We used slash back, wherever it is. Slash home. One or two. What I want the... Oh, yeah, I went to the jungle because I was getting loads of stuff for Pam's Harvest Craft. So I got a few extra things to plant here. Some coffee beans, eggplant, or aubergine. Soybeans, kiwis, and loads of other stuff. So yeah, that is coming along in here gradually. But certain gardens needed to be raided, and that was the only one in the jungle that I could find. Quite a while away as well, if I remember correctly. Anyway, we want to make some more cloches. Yes, yes we do. We want to make some more cloches. But doing it downstairs the long way is exactly that. It is the long way. And it's not very efficient with the... We're going to keep going to the wrong place. Engineering hammer. That's what I'm thinking of. You get an engineering hammer. Where is it? Probably broken. Gone. Who knows? Engineering hammer to make plates. But there's another way of making plates, as we are well aware, but we just haven't done it as yet. So let's have a quick read of that. Because our machine room's looking a little bit bare as well, isn't it? Is it a simple machine? We're going to need some conveyor belts. So that's just lever, that and that. I think we need that either way, aren't we? We got lever in here? We have. Excellent. We're probably going to use some of that downstairs as well. So what was it? Redstone and ironstone. That'll make some conveyor belts. Conveyor belts. So, garden. That's what I mean. There's a type of different gardens that we have. And I think it was the tropical garden. You can only find that in a jungle. There we go. There we go. Conveyor? I can't spell. What type? Convey. Oh, those are different types. Is it the immersive one we want? Probably, because it's immersive engineering. That's a piece of food. Yes. So who needs this anyway? Who needs rails? Should we make all that? We've got enough leather? Let's find out. Who knows? We'll just take a few for now. Right, so we weren't making conveyor belts, but we were making the cloche, and we needed... Is it a heavy machine? Metal press. So we're going to need... We've got some conveyor... Ah, it's got a nice little tick, that's cool. Redstone engineering block, steel scaffolding, piston. We got pistons? We have. Did I make some engineering blocks? 2 steel scaffoldings. Heavy engineering block. Did I actually prepare this a while ago? I don't honestly remember making that. Cool. Cool beans. Actually, we don't do that, do we? We don't craft it. We need to place them down. So 2 steels, a redstone if we do. That, and that light one on top. Is that right? Hold on. Let's see if we can get this right. I'm guessing because... Do I need to... Hold on, where are we putting it? Do we need to do it facing down? Because that'd be a right pain if we do. Oh no, we can fly now, so it's fine. You know what? Let's just leave it there. Sideways. If it's case sensitive, that's not what I mean. Then it's all good. This, and then road to nowhere. Is that right? That's just the way it's facing. I get moved a long way. That's pretty cool. And then we need engineering for Dibidibur. Did we get rid of that? I think we might have thrown it in our smeltery. We did. It's this one, isn't it? So we need sticks, string, and iron. Which I think we have. Don't we? Oh no. How do we not have these things? Look at this. Sticks, please. Let's take 2 bits of them. Cool. Then I think we whack it with the hammer. Is that right? I think we whack up the hammer. Boop. Boop. See if it's right. It's not right. I think it's just piston, if I'm honest with you. I think it needs to be facing down. Like this. Oh. There it is. It took its time, but it got there. And with this, we can make plates easier. Is it plate? What's it called? A cast? Book, please. A mold. That's a piston. This is made in the engineer's workbench. Cool, cool. We need a plate, paper, lapis. Is that lapis? Blue dye? Yep. Or we can make it that way with that. What? So much stuff to do. Do I remember how to do any of this? No. Don't be ridiculous. Right. So you can make the thing, right? No? Is it a different blueprint? I think it's a different blueprint. Engineer's blueprint. Metal molds. Paper, lapis. I think we're going to completely revamp downstairs as well with some stuff. No, we're not a major revamp, just move a few things around. Paper. No paper. Of course there's no paper. Of course there's no paper. It's alright, we've got stuff over here. Is it 3? It's 4 now, for some reason. And shoop, shoop. Was it like that? Tell me, please. And we need a plate. So let's stick it all over there, shall we? Stick it all over here. Now, I put the stairs in, but Captain Richie doesn't want to leave this little bit. He's fixated on smashing these plants, so we'll leave him to it. This is slow, but it's working. So we go. This is what I mean. You can make a plate this way by going one of these. And then... is it blue at the bottom, blue on top? Let's find out. Find out together. There. Of course it was. I'm sure I just did it right as well. My memory is terrible. And then we... did I leave a bit in there? I did. Nope, it's just an effect. So we can take out the engineer's blueprint for crafting components and put in this one. And we want a metal plate mold, which we need by making some metal plates, right? Is it 5? Let's pretend it was 6, because I've just clicked an extra time. That in there. And we need... was it some scissors? Some wire cutters, which is easy. And just enough sticks as well. Pretty cool. So what, let's take out... there's no much space to put stuff, is there? There we are. Metal mold. Let's take out one of those. Cool. Now we put that on the bottom of our machine here. Like so. We just throw them on. No. We're going to need power and stuff as well, aren't we? Yes, power at the top. Right, where's my conduits? Conduits? No, conduits. Normal basic conduit stuff. So yeah, we're going to have to do a bit of tidying up because this is going to get messy. Can we just feed it in from the top? I think that one's the redstone in it, and the powers that be are all... hello? Please? Why is it laggy? Why are you being laggy today? It's me, isn't it? What's going on there? If we come on the underside, get the power. Oosh. Oosh. And that one. There. There we are. It's got power now. Look at that. How many do we need? How many do you need for it? 1? Is it 1-to-1 ratio? It should be. But at least we can make a plate like that without having to mess around. Now, I made this for a reason, and I forget what it was, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, I think I remember what I'm doing now. Tidying this up a little bit. As you can see, the crates are still here. Still deciding whether to move them to the back there or not. Not too sure. This is pretty much all Minecraft blocks here. So we've added the red sand, the soul sand, the terracotta, grass, and ice. The only thing that's not Minecrafty here is, vanilla Minecraft is the blaze mesh and the skystone from Applied Energistics. Got 25 stacks there, absolute ton of it. And on this side, over here, all of our metals. We got a lot more than we thought, but we sort them out, so rather than going to those crates, they come into this bulk storage thing first. One thing that upsets me, obviously, is these industrial craft ones. The copper and the tin. But I was having a look at the uses and stuff, and what we can do is put them in the smeltery, turn them into the liquid form, and then when we cast it again, it's the thermal foundation version. Haha. So I'm probably going to do that off camera, and because there's not a block version of it as well. I put it next to the copper and copper, tin and tin, but there's no block version. So again, it's like the redstone here and the charcoal, where there's no tiny nugget. But in this version, there's no block. Anyway, actually, let's take some downstairs now. I think there's a bit of overfill in this chest here. This one here. So let's take this down, because I changed it very slightly down in the cake room. Just made it a bit more productive. There's water somewhere. Yeah, let's pop this in and I'll show you. Pop it all in it. It's not all going to go in. Of course it's not. Actually, it melts very quickly, so... Oh, wow. That's the blazing pyrophene for you. There we go. Molten tin. 24 blocks and 6 ingots worth. Do your thing, Hourglass. Yeah, so I put in a couple more cloches. So we've now got 2 on this side, both doing carrots. I filled them with fertilizer from forestry. Why is that not taking any? That one's doing very well for itself. These aren't. That's outside the chunk. Are you outside of a chunk border, mister? Is it G? No. Who knows? Maybe that one just got lucky. And we put the barrels at the top here. Just they were all here in the row. That's for the pumpkin, which is that one in the centre. Those are both carrots. And over here we've got 2 wheats and 1 sugarcane. Now move to the middle. We are making more than we're using. I think I checked the cake thing down below, and it's about a quarter full. So we've got a bit of a backlog. Let's turn this on, actually. Look how full it is in here. Absolutely mental. So we're going to get full up in a minute, I guarantee you. Anyway, I worked out the what I was doing up here. At least I say I do. Down one more. There we are. So I changed the orientation of the metal press so it goes this way. And that's because in here, I've got a vacuum chest. But I'm only using it just so it's not on show. As you can see there, it's all off. There is a conduit that puts it into the front here, and that fires things along. Once come off the edge here, they would just fall on the floor, but another vacuum chest filled with some stuff that I got here. So we got some plates, more plates, more iron plates, and you can use the wire cast. We can get the copper wire as well. And this is all alluding to something. We will be getting a few more cloches going on, and I've got a list here somewhere. Where's my list? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. So let's make. How many vacuum tubes do we need? We don't need that many, do we? Can we take out like half? I don't think we can. Can we take out like? Can I just scroll one out? Oh, no. Once we take out the whole lot, what's it made out of? This. How would I say? 8. Wasn't paying attention to myself. 6. We don't need that many. How many do we want? Just that. Just that'll do for now. We don't want to make a silly amount of them if we're never going to use them, right? And same with this. 6 of them. There we are. I'll pop you back in there. Where is my glass and treated wood? Glass is somewhere in here. There it is. Treated wood is in this one. There it is. Cool beans. So yeah, we're going to just finish off the the inner ring of the garden dome thing. Is it like this? It is. Boom. Cool. We need some emeralds, though, don't we? We need 6 emeralds because we need a few more seeds, but I haven't got those seeds. So I'm going to go over to our starting area because there is a trader there who's selling all the seeds. So it's a bit thicker on top now. These are now 3 wide rather than 1. And I put this inner ring inside as well. And yeah, the inside is almost complete. And all the seeds and I don't even know what a taro is. All the seedlings and I don't even know what a sisal is. All the seeds and the quinoa. And all the fruits, I guess, and all the whatever they're called, grapes. That's a fruit as well. Bad example. Seaweed. Are you a fruit? No, you're not. You're just something or another. They're all going to go into some, what they called, immersive engineering stuff. Fermenter and a squeezer, I think. So we can start doing the next tier of power. But I've got enough to finish off the inner ring. So the outside rings is all going to be food that we may or may not eat over time. But the inner rings are all going to have conduits in the back of them. And we'll feed these machines. And we need to ramp up the machines as well. So let's just quickly have a look at that. Because I can do that off camera. That's easy enough, right? Is the arc furnace? This one. No, that's a coke oven. Blast furnace. That's what I meant to say. So I was getting ahead of myself there with the steel fence. Blast. We want to make the reinforced ones. So we need some steel plates and some of this stuff. We got that upstairs, haven't we? I think so. I think so. One more, please. Nope. There we are. Too far. It was in here. Where's my blaze powder? There it is. Is that what I got? I need 9, don't I? Need 9 of them. And we needed something else as well, didn't we? Let's do this. We needed brick and brick, I believe. So we got some bricks. And got some bricks. Have these come through yet? Where are they? Where are they? In front of me? 7. And the rest. And the rest. There we are. Cool. So we need to make these first. We could just recycle the ones we got downstairs. But we're not gonna. We need... Oh, we made too many of them now. Of course we have. That's fine. We've got a spare one. And steel. And it says we should invest the steel into doing this. We never did. So let's do that now. So it's you and... Wait, is it 1 per 1? It is. So we're going to need loads of steel. 27, in fact. Is that 27? That's 18. Is this 27? That's 26. Boom. And that's treated wood. Is that what I was using the first time? I don't remember now. Reinforced blasts. And do we have a hopper spare? I had a quick look beforehand. So I look smart. And basically the... Down, please. And again. The reinforced... What's going to call it? Blasty furnace. Do I need to go in one more? I think it's going a few more, actually. Basically, we can automate with this, which is what we want, because at the moment, our steel production is rather slow. In fact, it's far too slow for my liking. Let's get rid of these for now. This efficiency 5 pick is far too good. Look at that. And I think we got space here for it. I think we need to go back one more. Like this. think it's like that, right? With the hopper on top. Can fly, which is always good. There are a couple of things we need to add to the side of this, but I forget what it's called, and I'll have to check the book in a second. Oh, the hopper's connected. Pull down, please. Bang! There we are. Next level blasting. Blasting. How do you pronounce it? Is that the right place? It is, because it fits perfectly in the center there, and I think we might even have a conduit there. Cool. So we need some stuff to go on the side. Oh, this is better than this, because this we have to put in the... See, like, it's run out of charcoal. Run out of charcoal. Put this in here. And that will go slowly on its own. But we don't mind it going slowly, as long as it's feeding from this automatically, and we've got iron going into this automatically, because at the moment it's taking its sweet time to make some steel. So I'm just going to make sure this is all wired up properly, and I'll be back with you in a little tick. Now, I didn't realise until I started to put the blast furnace preheaters on the side that this is actually sideways on, which was pretty obvious when you look at it, but there we are. We've made a bit of a space, redesigned it a little bit in here, and yeah, now this is getting iron automatically from this wooden storage crate. We just need to throw it in there and it's all good. And it gets the coke from this coke oven, obviously. There is an exit. There's two exits. Ways out. Out the back is the slag, and we got a vacuum chest coming just from this conveyor belt. We can't use conduits for some reason, which is a shame. So we're just going to do conveyor belts. So I'm going to do another one at the front here, and that's for steel. And it didn't make a noise, which really confused me. We can dye it and all that sort of thing, but that goes in there, and yeah, so that'll automatically get put somewhere after it's processed. Because when it gets full in here, it'll stop doing anything. So we want to keep it rolling. It's very, hello mate, you're right. It's very slow, so we want to sort of just let it trickle along and do its thing. With the slag at the back, we can make actually is there conduit liner somewhere? I think there is. Marble. There we are. We can connect it to this because I want to put in one of many heavy machines that we're about to make. If I can find my book. And it is a crusher. And the reason is because a crusher can take the one use for slag, we can make clay and stuff that out of it, and concrete and stuff. But that actually turns into sand. So it's a free way of getting sand. So I just need to know how to make the crusher, which I think is quite a large... What is it? 5 by 3? By 3? Yeah. So we're going to throw that in here somewhere. And, oh, more steel. Just to get that automatically processed. I think it's got the same kind of output as well. With which we need conveyor belts to do, which is a shame, but there we are. Actually, let's get rid of that for time being. Boop, boop, boop. And is that just break it like that? So I'm thinking, have it that way. Is that better? Or do we want it to... Wait, we've got a line here. Or do we want it sort of really deep in there? Let's see. So let's see how we make this. Can we do it one at a time? So it's what? Pause, please. Okay, look at it just like that. So what are these ones? I made all the things. At least I think I did. Light. And see, we're going to go back and forth between the did we make a hollow projector? Did we make a projector? I don't know if we did or not. Let's see if we can work out how to use it. Where are you? Come in there. Yeah. Can you see it? I can't see it. I thought we made a projector, didn't we? Is it in there? Proj? Guess not. Oh, block there. Guess we didn't. Oh well, we're gonna have to use our eyes to see what it looks like. Where is the book? So we have got a 3, and then what's that? Steel. It's doable. Like this, and then was it like that, and then still scaffolding. And then another line of that and that and that. He says we're turning those. Wait, these aren't all these, are they? Do we not make more of these? I swear we made more of these. How many do we need? 10 in total. We have 8 in total. I need to make a few more of these. Iron, no. Cool. Aha! That was easy. Right, how do we get power and stuff into it? So I think we drop stuff in from the top. So do we have, not on this, obviously, an open crate? That's what I'm thinking is the easiest way of doing it. Open crate would be you. And a filter. I really need an ME system, don't I? It's right there in front of us. Of course it is. And probably some of these. Yeah, I think that'll do it. It's quite tight in here, actually, isn't it? Quite tight. Is that gonna... Just for time being, let's see if this works. Look at you. Obviously, we'll wire this up when we get the chance to. Where's the thing? There's the thing. It's not painted, but it will be painted. Oh, it's active. You're in. You're disabled. And power is here. We're not going to have to reach it, are we? Come on, please. We're actually one short. Of course we are. Of course we are. I haven't played Modern in a while. So I blame that. We're actually one short completely. What is it? Conductive iron, isn't it? We will be ramping up to the next tier of ender conduit power ones anyway. Just not as yet. Is it you? And then you? Yes, that'll do. You stay there for a minute. No? Do you not have power? You've got power. You're not dropping things though, are you? Was it just too close? Too close for comfort. Where's the... Where's that gone from there? Can we... throw it in ourselves. Why are you not extracting? Always active. Does it have to be... Maybe it's the normal chest. Maybe the open crate's not working. But yeah, that is one thing we can control with this. And obviously the sand's firing out the front there. I have to make it look tidy and all that sort of thing. Is there space above this? We're right there, aren't we? We are right there. So probably, probably not. I'll get that worked out off camera. The next one we were going to do, and we've got no space, obviously, was the fermenter and the squeezer. Which one do we do first? Fermenter. They're going to be the same thing, aren't they? And what is it, light engineering blocks? We're short of them again. Okay, how about the other one? The squeezer. I miscalculated with that, didn't I? Back in 2.6. 2.6? 2.6. Now, these immersive engineering machines are quite the pain to make, especially when you don't follow the instructions properly. Not only that, but there's a specific block out of the ones that you need to use the hammer on. I don't have the hammer anymore, but yeah, to activate it. So that when I did the crusher downstairs, it was pure chance I hit the right block. But all these took me a while to do. But there we have it. So we got the fermenter this side. This takes essentially the fruits of some of these and converts it into ethanol. And on this side we've got the squeezer here, and that converts the seeds and stuff into plant oil. Now, just by pure chance, there's enough space to put in this refinery, and if the outputs of both the fermenter and the squeezer line up perfectly with the inputs of the refinery. So that's all full. That's all full. It makes biodiesel, as you can see here, which will then go into a generator. Now we're going to use that to make our next tier of power, which I'm not too sure we need yet, but you know, I say that, but this power over here ran out. I messed up with the what's it called downstairs, the wiring of all this down there. I think it was with the coke oven. So there was buckets going in here, which is why I got them on me. For the creosote, but that gets taken out automatically from the conduits anyway. So there was no buckets left in here for the biofuel to then feed these generators. So this side ran out, which meant our tree farm shut down completely. And by extension, if we left all this in here running, this side would eventually run out too. But yeah, so I think it's time that we did get some better power and probably some means of transporting power. I've got those different energy conduits, so we'll probably end up using those after this. But as yet, I don't really have any big machines that need it as yet. But I've got a plan for the building over this way, and that should probably take up a fair bit of power. Maybe. I haven't looked into the mods as yet, but we can check that out at a later date. These conduits, so they take out the seeds and the fruits of all the essential ones. The ones on the outside are just for aesthetics, really. So these will constantly grow and provide seeds and fruits to the squeezer and the fermenter, and anything that doesn't. So if, for instance, these cloths can fill up, so they can get like 3 fruit and 1 seed. If it fills up to the point where it won't grow anything, then that won't go into whichever one of these needs it. So we're trash canning the excess right here. Anyway, I also found out there is a better coke oven. So we're going to probably replace this with one, and I believe, hello Ricky, it also uses these preheaters, so it's going to probably look exactly like this. So naturally, I'm going to have to redesign all this in here anyway. I need to because of this open crate and stuff. So probably going to put that at the back over there. Put that over here. Yeah, we'll see. But that is all the time we got for this episode. Thanks everyone so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.